Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? How y'all feeling today? I hope everything is well with you. A holiday is upon us, or it's tomorrow. I was getting ready to take my daughter to school this morning, but she told me it was a holiday. We got up late. I think it's tomorrow, or either way, it's no school. So that's what I'm doing right now. But I woke up because I had something on my heart. And looking around, hearing people's stories, and listening to my own story, we are all in the state of survival and struggle. And it's so hard. I was looking at this girl say how, she went to the grocery store and she just wanted to get, a couple snacks and stuff for her and her baby. And she ended up spending $25. And she wanted to cry. She felt so bad because, it was $25 and she really doesn't have much money, but to spend that, it hurt her heart. And then she's seen other people trying to pay for their groceries, people who have who receive the SNAP, the EBT, and they can't provide. It's heartbreaking. And then you think about people like me. I don't tell my struggles, I don't tell my problems. But I was down for a while because, I didn't have a job. Yes, I'm a nurse. Yes, I have all of this, what am I trying to say? All of this, education. People will say avenues, ways you can, reinvent yourself and get a job, but it's not that simple. I was literally working the agency, and the agency positions, they are few, far, and in between. And not only that, the agency wages have gone down. They don't have night shift to work much. So it's just really hard to find an actual full-time stable job. And it's been times where it's like, how am I going to be able to get to work? Because I don't have gas to fill up my car. It costs $70 to fill up my tank. And then, that's just to fill it up. You have to go to work for the week. I'm going to have to fill it up in another day or two. So it's really hard. It's really hard when you have nobody you can go to. You have friends and family, yes, but you only can go to them for so much before, there's questions. And then, some people who just don't want to help you, who tell you no. You can tell them your situation and they still tell you no after you explain the story. It's sometimes where, and this has happened to me a lot too before, so there's no judgment on anybody who's going through it. But there's been times where it's like, I asked for gas because I don't have it and nobody can give it to me and I have to go to work. And literally, I have to overdraw my account. If I have $2 in my bank account, I can go to the gas station and overdraw my account. It's going to be negative $72, yes, but I was able to get to work. That's the sacrifice, and it fucking sucks because you shouldn't have to tell somebody that's what you do if you can't get gas, but that's what you got to do because sometimes people don't care. That sometimes you got to go to food pantries and food banks because nobody cares. And it's unfortunate because it's food and you're just trying to eat. It was this lady, she was on social media and she was calling different churches. And she was telling them, I have a baby, I need formula, could you help me? Can you help feed me? It was so many churches that turned this lady down, and she was just doing it as a social experience. I can't even talk. Social experiment. And so many churches were turning her down. I think it was about like 4 or 5 that said yes out of 30 churches, and then they're mega churches. They're mega churches that have all this money and they can't feed the people. And I think about not even just feeding the people, just help the people who are down, who can't get to work. Give them gas money. Help them. What's the purpose of tithing if you cannot help the people? I understand some people, when it comes to tithing, the church uses it for what? Lights, gas, church luncheons, first lady events, what else can I think about? Choir, just to feed the church and stock and everything. Some people do that with their church house money. I understand that. But other people, they don't do that. They just collect the money and Don't feed the people. Don't help the people. Just like that Winans. The lady was donating $1,200 at the church, and he wanted $2,000, and he was telling her, where's the other $8? It's just, all my stories are all getting mixed together because I'm passionate about what's going on right now. But it's just frustrating. We are struggling, and we are really trying to survive, and it's hard. It's so hard, and I don't have it. And I'm trying to get it because I'm going back to, getting me a full-time position. I start work this week. But when I have it, I pray that God lets me bless the people, because that's awful to not have it, to really not have it. I know what it's like to scrape change, quarters, nickels, dimes, to try to get gas. And I understand, you have to be mindful and always remember that once somebody gives you something, you have to pay them back. You have to pay them back. You may not be able to pay them right back right then and there, but you have to pay those people back. If it's $600, $400, $50, or $20, you have to pay them back. But also, you have to be on your feet to pay them back. Give them the money to pay them back, but pay your people back. And if you ain't paid them yet, once you get your money in order, pay them back. Pay them back, and then don't deal with their asses no more because they didn't want to really help you. But I'm talking about like the church people and people who don't want to help. But it's just really sad. It's really sad. And I think about the elder people and the handicapped people and the children, because they're the ones who are suffering, because we're going through all of this right now. This is shut down. That's awful, to not be able to eat. And this is America, you guys. This is America. We are not a third world country, and people cannot eat. People cannot eat, and this is America. We are not a third world country. This is crazy. They're building a ballroom at the White House, but people getting their stamps cut off and they can't eat. But we thank God for what we have. I thank God I don't have stamps. I don't have food stamps. I'm thankful I don't have them. But I'm thankful I'm able to eat too. My money may not be as long as it once was, but I'm thankful and I don't want to complain. But I'm just saying that we need to do better as people, because a lot of people are suffering and they're going through a lot, and we got a future to look to, and we gotta be the people to change it. We really do. But I just wanted to say that really quickly to you guys. All right. Bye.